Welcome back to Engine Noise. Today, we're not going to be doing any riding around, but I'm going to show you my 1949 Ford F1. So this F1 here, I got this thing about a year and a half ago, per se, something around that. It was March 2020 to be exact. It's a one-owner truck, and I bought it. It's totally complete. Everything is there. This is the original engine, original transmission, original rear end. Everything on this truck's original. From what I can tell, it ran up until about the 80s, give or take, something around there. But it's a one-owner truck. I actually bought it from the original owner's daughter. Unfortunately, he is no longer with us, but it stayed in their family throughout its entire life, where his wife and everybody drove it. I actually found some brochures and things from where it had been down in Florida sometime in the mid-70s, which is really neat. I'll show you pictures here. And I'm also going to show you a picture of the truck when I got it, and I'll show you that right here. As for that though, we're just going to show you the truck today, kind of show it off a little bit, and just kind of what the plan is here. So let's get right into that. Now, as you can see, it's got the original doors, original interior. It's got some of the original paint on the interior. Looking here, it's got the original seat cover, which I assume it's never been recovered. It could have been though by the first owners, since it's only a two-owner truck, including me. What's cool about this truck, it still has all the tags and things, like this right here in the glove box, which is really neat. In my opinion, it's still got the heater. Now the carpet in the floor I've already removed, and obviously the front end's off, which got some of the fenders back here. And I'll show the hood and the front grille right here that are hanging up in my garage. But as you can see, the truck has everything on it, including an old license plate, which is pretty cool. It's a complete truck. Fun little story that I heard here when I bought the truck. This pipe that's in the back, that pipe there is so the reason why that's there on these little old trucks with fenders and running boards, the pipe was put there by farmhands so that the farmhands could grab onto the pipe as they're riding on the side of the truck to hold on. So that's a neat little touch. I bought the truck and I asked them to leave it with it, just so that I could have that story. When I bought this truck as well, I also got a brand new front windshield with it. I have not put it in, but it's an OEM replacement windshield, so that's pretty cool as well. As you can see, this flathead inline 6 right here, we've kind of got it torn apart. The intake and carburetor and exhaust are off of it. The head has been pulled off, and we've unstuck the valves. Next thing to do is to actually take the valves out and do some reseating. But as for that, let me hand it over to my good friend Landon Hornbuckle here, which y'all have met on the channel before with his dump bed, flatbed GMC C35.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, he's gonna help me out with this. And Landon, what made you want to help me on this, man?
Well, Brian invited me over to come look at it, and we get talking. It got me, I guess me and him really motivated to do it. And one day we just decided to start tearing the front end apart, and then that led to a couple more days, and we got the whole thing apart now. I think this truck's going to turn out really cool. I think it is really cool now anyways, but I think in the future this is going to be an awesome truck that is going to share some history and keep people learning about these old trucks.
You know, and it's going to be a fun project too. You know, I'm going to use this as a driver truck. It's not going to be a garage queen by any means, but Landon's going to get his chance to drive it around as well. Which, if you have anything else to say, be sure you speak up. You're still recording. But yeah, Landon's going to get a chance to drive it around, see what the old truck is like. Which he's got his own old truck, so I don't know how interested he is on it. But I'm going to use this to share with the community once it's up and running again. You know, anyone that wants to have their own time with an nice old truck. But you can see we got a bunch of rust repair as well to fix up on it, but good solid frame on the truck. You know, and it's gonna be a fun project. Landon, you got anything else you'd like to say before we call this one?
Hopefully next time on the channel, you see it running and driving down the road, or at least moving around the yard. I'm really excited to see where this thing is going to go, and excited to take it back to the original owner's daughter, I believe, and see what she says, because I believe she learned to drive in this truck.
Yeah, and that is going to be a lot of fun, you know. But with that, thank you for your time. I hope you're enjoying the Engine Noise series, and especially the Automotive Tales. Can't wait to get this thing back to her so she can tell her full story like Landon mentioned here. But with that, y'all have a good one.